One life, one decade, one chance to grow while it still matters. Welcome back for day 97 of completing my 20s. And today I had shoulder day. I hope you guys enjoyed that pump that I showed off at the beginning of this video. I'm out here at the nature reserve again. Figured I'd record when I can here. Weather's nice. It's a little humid out. And I'm about to go bowling after this, so I feel like I should just go ahead and get the video recorded now for what I want to talk about in case I don't get to it later. But yeah, overall, had work today. I'm ready for the weekend. I worked late. So, yeah. Today's topic and what I wanted to talk about today was, hold on, I had it jotted down. So, I talked about it before, but I want to talk about it again. And it was something to do with, playing it safe is risky too. I'm pretty sure was the name of my previous video. But this one is a little different. This one I want to tell you the cost of. I'm sure I maybe went over it again in that other video, but I've also had a few new watchers. So, and I feel like I'm going to touch on some different things as well on this video as well. That's separate from the one that I already put out. But the other one was why playing it safe is risky. This one is the cost of playing it safe. So, what is the cost of playing it safe here? The cost of playing it safe is sacrificing your life to be average. You know, you might take a lot of losses, but to me, it's a bigger flex to take more losses than to not have taken any losses. You know, there's a term that I like to say often, and it's, I'd rather go 0 for 10 than 0 for 0. If I shot it 10 times, that open shot, I took the 10 chances I was given, all 10 opportunities. I took it, even if I didn't succeed. As long as I took those chances and I took that risk to put myself in a better position, then I can't complain. Because the other outcome is I would have not made anything happen. And if I didn't even take the chance or take the opportunities or take the risk that I was given, or have the opportunity to take, then I'm missing out on so many opportunities that could be possible, you know. And I feel like what's important to understand, and I relate to this in photography, but it follows into all my other life, is it has to go with what I just said, but it's like, if I go out and take pictures, like I did that video with Carter, and I went out and I took pictures, and then even like I try and take pictures here and there, or when I go out and I try and take pictures, I'll take maybe 100 to 300 pictures. I went to Slammed Enough, this big car show last year. It's in October in Gatlinburg. And I went and brought my camera and I took pictures. And I took so many pictures, maybe 500 pictures, but I was only able to pick out 10 or 15 that I really liked. Same thing when I went to the aquarium. But also the same thing is just in every aspect of life, is you're going to have to sit here and try and use the trial and error effect in order to create what you're looking for and in order to see growth in what you're doing. You know, you can't just see growth in a few times. You have to take 1,000 small steps rather than just trying to take 4 big steps. You know, I didn't go from like starting a YouTube channel to trying to reach 10,000 followers. I went from starting a YouTube channel to posting every single day. That's my first step, my first small step that I can 100% do and that I'm in control of. And then my next step is making these videos a little better, improving the quality a little bit. You know, I'm taking these small steps in order to hopefully gain more attention and catch your guys' attention and keep you guys interested in my videos for longer. So you can take that same effect and apply it to whatever you're doing. In the gym, first get in the gym and then worry about what weight you want to do and the 225 bench and all this big numbers. First, just get in the gym 5 days a week. A lot of people can't even do that. That's the first thing I tell people. Like my family who want to start getting in the gym is like, quit trying to go 7 days a week right when you're starting out. You'll get burnt out your first week. Start off even 3 or 4 days a week if it means doing that every single week for 6 months, rather than going every single day for 2 weeks and then stop going for 2 or 3 months and then going back to it. You know, there's no point. Take the small steps. It's even if they're risky, take these steps and take those risks, because the last thing I want to be is average. And when I say average, is someone who is amongst, I already don't consider myself average just off the way I think. Now I need to take this part of me that doesn't think I'm average and apply it to everything else. I need to not make myself average financially. I need to not make myself average physically, mentally. You know, I already have the mindset that I'm not, but I actually have to apply this attribute, and I have to work hard to actually make this thought of mine true. I can't just tell myself this. I can't say I'm not average, you know, if I'm just doing everything that the average person would do. You know, I can't do that. So when you're not taking these risks, you're risking yourself being average, you know, and you're not doing these things. And what a lot of people don't realize is the only thing us being young 20-year-olds that we're risking is a little bit of time. You might miss out on a few parties. You might miss out on going out with your friends. You know, you might miss out on even just fun things that you want to do, but I promise you, you'll get so much more fulfillment and mental happiness to where it won't even be a risk. You'll be so happy you did it. Especially like I'm pushing up on 100 days in, and I'm just so happy that I've been doing it for this long. And recently I've been even more happy with me pushing out videos every single day and just really trying to take time to edit and including my posing in every single one so you guys can see the pump and just all the little things. Like I've been so grateful that I've been doing it. Even looking back, like I'm so much happier I did this than certain things that I could have done with some of my friends. So I promise you, if you feel like you might miss out, you're not going to miss out. And if your friends don't support you, then they're clearly not your friends. And I have a few friends that I talk to about this. You know, I brought on Brody and my friend Carter, and those are guys that support me and they're willing to be in this and go with me through this. And they're not going to sit here and tell me like, you know, they know what it is and they understand that like what I'm doing is good and that I actually enjoy it, you know, rather than me doing it for the grind or for the hard work. It's for self-fulfillment to bring me purpose to provide value to you guys. So thank you for tuning in again for day 97 of completing my 20s. I feel like I'm starting to build more and more of a community because I'm getting more comments and a lot more consistency with some people on the likes and things. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. You guys that are watching every view, I don't care if it's 1 or 5 or 100 or 500, any single one is keeping me going. And I've been continuously seeing progress. And until I stop seeing progress and I start losing followers, aka which will never happen with the pace that I'm going at, then I will never stop doing this for at least the next 10 years because I got to walk through this journey with you guys. I don't care where my life goes. I'm going to share it with you guys, and I'm going to continue to provide information and do my best to just stay with this community. Honestly, even go farther than that. And it would be very cool to have the idea of reflecting from 30 to 40, even making videos like this, taking just an hour out of my day to make videos like this, reacting to my old videos, or kind of doing like a progress check on the after part of it, or just sharing my life with you after that, you know, whatever it means after that. Like I'm doing this for the long run, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate it a lot. It's keeping me going. It's keeping me happy. It really puts a smile on my face when I wake up and I see over, like, if I get 100 views, I'm just so happy because for my first 30 days, I couldn't even break 20 to 30 views. If I got like 40, 50, I remember I got like 78 views. That was the first video that got like over 20 or 30, and I was just so excited. And then I saw like one day I got 400 views, and I'm like, holy shit. I was just like, okay, this is actually going good. And, you know, since then I've been getting a few 400 view videos, and then, you know, it's going down to like 100, but it's like, I still feel like I'm at that point where I was just having 20, 30, even under. There was some videos that have 1 or 5 or 7 views, you know. So again, thank you guys for watching my videos and commenting and liking and subscribing. Appreciate all the support, guys. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for day 98. I'm pretty sure I may have messed it up, but I'm pretty sure it's day 98. I know I'm going kayaking during the day, so I won't have my camera, and then I'm going out to dinner. So it'll probably just be a reflection video at the end of the day for you guys, where I'll talk to you guys. I might go out and take some pictures or something, or try and vlog somewhere out there in nature, but I'm definitely not taking my camera with me on the water. shit, I don't even take my phone. So enjoy your guys' weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are watching the video tomorrow. And yeah, have a good weekend.